The intersection of sets is where elements of one set are also elements in another set. It's where the two sets overlap. So we have this universal set here. Don't forget, a universal set is a general representation of all the elements under discussion here. And again, we have these playing cards here. And then we have set C, that's a subset of U, the universal set. We have set D, that's also a subset of U. So is E, and of course, so is F. So for letter A here, this is how we represent the intersection. It looks like this upside down cup or this upside down U. So where does C intersect D? Set C intersect set D. So we look for the elements that are in C that are also in D. So we can see we have a 5 of hearts here, and we have a 5 of hearts here, and then we have a queen of hearts here, and we have a queen of hearts here. So it looks as though the only two elements that these two sets intersect at is 5 of hearts and queen of hearts. And I'm not going to draw this little graphic. I'm just going to write it down as an H, 5 of hearts and queen of hearts. For letter B, we have set D. Where does that intersect set E? So set E is the set of cards that are clubs. So in D, here's a club here, and here's a club here. So then D intersects E at the 2 of clubs and at the 10 of clubs. For C, where does set C intersect the complement of set E? So if set E is the set of cards that are clubs, then its complement is the set of cards that are not clubs. So I just go up to set C, and this is not a club, this is not a club, this is not a club, and this one's not a club. So we have a 5 of hearts, the jack of spades, the ace of hearts, and the queen of hearts. For D, letter D, we have set D. Where does that intersect the empty set? Now, there are no elements in the empty set, but D has plenty of elements. So they don't have anything in common. There is nothing that overlaps. So where does D intersect the empty set? That's the empty set. And we could just go ahead and put it with that circle with a line through it. And finally for E, we have set C. Where does that intersect set F? F is the set of cards that are diamonds. There are no diamonds in set C here. So there is no overlap between the two. So this is also the empty set. And there we go.